In this recording in our series of pocket operation, we will be running our simulation of the pocket operation that we have finished in our previous video. To run our simulation directly from our operation, we have at the bottom a control button for simulate. Now, we have several options for simulate, but I'm just going to use right now the default, and all these simulations will be covered in separate recordings that deal with simulations. I'll click on the simulate button, and as we see right now, we see the part inside our CAD window, and we also have an option of solid verification. Solid verification means that the moment I start my simulation, you'll actually see the stock around the part, whatever has been left over up until this point, and you'll be able to see it being removed. I'll do one click at a time, and as you see, we can see our stock around the part. We can also see our tool with the holder that we have. If I want to turn off the holder, I can just click over here. That will turn off the holder. I can also show the holder, and we can start running our simulation. If you take a look at the simulation itself, you see that it starts with a arc going in. Take the top view as we see over here, the CAM top view. You can see the actual arc going into the part. Continuing on, it leaves that area with an arc as well. Goes a little further in, and now turning it to the side to the isometric view again, you can see that it lifted itself above to its clearance level and then goes to the next area. And then now let's run it a little bit slower. And you can see that it does it on each level all till it gets to the bottom of the part. When it's done, you can see that everything is done over here. Now, you may note, now let's take a look at the part again. I'll go out of my simulation. If we take a look, if you remember, we used a 12mm end mill, but let me double click here. This radius down here, this corner, has a 4mm radius on it. That means we have excess material in this area. How do we remove that excess material? That will be covered in our next recording.